Hey, hi! We're not super thematic with the music, but at least it's still the right game. So yeah, today I'll be drawing some secondary characters. They're not gonna be all playable. Do I have Drumsy too. We'll do later. Um, and this one, I don't know. I guess they do have some stuff in common. Green stuff, shoulder pads. Maybe I could make his hair a bit more similar, but no, maybe just like shorter on the sides. It's kind of hard to decide. At first, I was gonna have Eighth of the Leo. Oh, it seems to have a katana too. I don't know. It's a curved sword. Gonna draw at some point. Can't see very well like the neck. Yeah, I guess it does have the color too. So I have no idea if this music I'm listening to is gonna get flagged. I'll have to see. It's a bit straighter. Yeah, that collection is whole only 1.5 hours, so it'll transition between songs pretty fast. Yeah, body's gonna be like this. Not sure about this pose though. I guess it could work. Yeah. Aha. I don't know if I want to integrate elements of this. Probably not. I should have moved everything forward anyway. I keep forgetting that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with Heavenly's hair. But I kind of like the idea of making it like that. Not gonna have any trouble drawing eyes for this one. I think even though you'd see his face, like, it still works. Not actually show it. Like the sort of gas mask thing. Fits the theme a little bit. So I'm not sure I add a big canister there. So is this another multiple fabric belts? I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, whatever. Maybe have multiple layers here. That works. Mount Cold. Not sure what to make of it. So. More like so you would have something like that. Yeah. This is what you expect there. But it now that I look at it, I'm gonna like that. Just make it a little bit thinner here. By the way, maybe I should say, but that's Cara Comparetto playing this. She has a lot of video game piano covers. Let's give her some love. Oh, the shadows thing, right? Let's, you know, an approximate. Of course, it has to be like a trim around this. Does it go there too? Yes, so. This is the Sabin bit with the infiltration. This sort of hangs down. It's kinda crazy being able to play like that. So the way this hangs is actually a bit sharper. Oh, that's Cyan Cayenne. I'm still not sure if I want to call the character Cyan or Cayenne. Cayenne. I probably want it to be more like this. I don't really know what that line was for. It's probably just a sled. Now his head feels small, but at the same time, compared to this, I was gonna be like, I don't know why it plays now, but it's in the forest. I was thinking of the cave, but yeah, it also plays in the forest just before the Venom train. So this would be on the outside. It's like a shape. Make it like that. This is the edge of the sleeve, and there's an inner sleeve. This yellow part. So yeah, his here has to be this. Just add a little bit of detail. I think compared to his VTuber model, the head should be just a little bit larger. I was expecting different music before that, but this have to do for the most part. Maybe I'm really not sure what to do with this here. Was expecting it to be a little harder. Think I'll keep it like that. This is kind of more of a pouch that's on top. There's like a gradient here. So maybe the belt thing, at least at the bottom, is not what I should be going for. I don't Yeah, I think this would work. Not perfect, but no, it's going a bit fast. Remember my dad saying it was a bit weird how Middle Eastern that track sounds. But the scenery looks a lot like African savanna. And maybe I should move that up to be more like the high waist. I think I can do that on the sketch. I was afraid it would be hard to find a picture of him with such a... don't really want to say generic name, but at the same time... you know, because it means other things. So I should probably draw this a bit bigger. Gets a little pointy at the bottoms. And this goes pretty close to that part. Don't draw it too big. I think this will do, although mostly have that part done. I might do it like this, and then yeah, I can use like that, just to remind me that this is how it goes. Did it have some little bit of that tasseling or whatever? Kind of want to let it keep on. Oh, this is the part that's more like the infiltration, which is weird to hear after the part that should be when you fight Kefka's army. No, I think maybe she chose that that order to flow better. And it's just something kind of interesting to note. It's not a complaint at all. Let's leave it like that. Be careful with your voice. There's so many times where I was imagining the scenes as I recreate them. Let's say I had unlimited resources and could get a proper animation, voice acting and stuff. But sometimes I got a bit carried away and emotional. Sometimes good emotion, sometimes bad, but man, people saw me. So I don't know if they noticed how crazy I looked. Ooh. So if I go like that, does it look weird? No, it looks fine. It's just it should be a bit higher. It'll work. So maybe I'll just take a better look at those. Don't need to follow it exactly. That's a really cool transition. Just maybe keep it like that. Let's go with that. Ooh. No, tassels here. More of that. Okay. So they get thinner towards the bottom, I guess. I don't know. This one I don't think I'll need to do multiple palettes. It's kind of interesting that you still have the time to have the different versions of those songs. Those this. Not sure what it's gonna end up looking like. Might wanna add a right here. What a transition. Don't want it to be too pronounced, but at the same time, the other bit is. This can be done later. Trying to remember the name, maybe it was Aaron Walls. He did a lot of FF piano covers. I was like, listen to it again for the first time. I want to keep close to this. This can be a little pointier because the art was like that. Never bothered to check if my timing was fine with everything. I assume timing's gonna be the same for you and me in terms of this song with my audio, my mic. Oops. It's just not quite connected. It's just 2 lines here. I guess here can go a bit above it. So there's simply try that. I don't know. You know what? I should have done it like this. It shouldn't be too bad. I think the lines I'll do with white later. Better add some. I think the frames don't need to be thicker. Weird curves here. a line not to be as thick, this sort of trim. Now this is here. Put it back in. Out of the way, because I need to draw. I'm gonna try and get my closer. I have my space divider, so it's a bit hard to feel it through. I'm trying to put it on the crack, but it's not always easy. Keep a steady line. I guess because this is so like curved and all, I can show a bit of this here. Now those dots, they're big enough that I think I could just draw like that. Just a little bit larger. That'll do. Like the little flourishes she added. And then we're gonna get the grand finale ultras, but yeah, fight. Not just yet though. We have to climb the rafters first. No, I'm not super happy about this, so I'll make it like that. Yeah, I'm not being super interesting right now, I'm just singing. I can't help it. This is the bit where you're fighting rats on the rafters, and I don't know if the monsters genuinely just vanish, that's good, because you don't want them to want the bodies to fall into the crowd. Yay! I have some ideas for this fight about how show off the team can be. You know, they're on stage, unexpectedly being asked to contribute to the show, so they might go like, alright, let's pull some of our most impressive moves. I used to really like Setzer. I don't know, as I grew, I was just like, oh, it's a bit creepy. Still like his style though. In terms of clothes. I don't know why I drew it like that. Ah. Okay. What is it gonna be? Ah, Johnny Seabad. Like, aside from some pubs and stuff, I really don't know when this plays. Anyway. Maybe like this is gonna be easier. And also need to break that. Sure, there would be some more at the back here, but it would get a little busy, so. Now we're in vector. And this is also weird because it's not so similar, since it's just the piano. So similar to the one in the camp. Well, it's not just in the camp, it's also other scenes where you see Imperial soldiers. You can still hear a bit of difference with the cadence and stuff. That's probably Devil's Lamb. Yeah. Really like this one with the machine sounds in the original. Really like, you know, the percussion, something like clanging and stuff. Maybe it would work better in a blacksmiths or something. I think a robot factory works well too. Okay. So is it a bit like the floating continent, or although you'd have a massa first, so maybe not, maybe not quite done there. Oh, let's do it. So sorry for not noticing that though, but this is just some wrinkles in the fabric. I'm not sure how to draw it, but you know, just a bunch of wrinkles. Ah, the blackjack now. I'll have not the bottommost. So this one should actually be. This one is more on the inside. Let's try and follow the curve. As this little tassel things. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything important here. Stylus break. Weird. Okay. Let's go with that. And transparency. Don't think there's really a problem. Transparency, well, with the small corner anywhere. Mug. Maybe this is the dark one. Darken it a bit. The inside can be dark green. You see, actually, this was already orange there. So it doesn't go all the way. Actually, can I do that? Yeah, I can. Okay. So let's take this yellow for this, and I guess this. It's kind of hard to decide. I guess there are two levels, but I'd rather not. But they don't look much. It's a short one. Actually, I will need some. Oh, I'm not in the right tool, but it actually still works. If the problem is with the battery or the Bluetooth, but my mouse sometimes is a bit weird. I'll go with the orange. Not sure I'm gonna bother with details here. Let's go full red. Because there's already enough colors as is. Yeah, I think the blue, if they weren't so constrained, they would have put some orange or red instead. Let's go orange here. Some darkness. I want it to be perfectly black. Especially with this here. This was orange, I think, and yellow here. Yep. Okay. Ooh. There's orange inside this side of the color. Maybe I should. Actually. Just making sure it works. Forgot the little buttons. Ultima. That was one where I always liked this track and the design for the boss. Yeah, it has like 6 legs or something, and mechanical parts like cogwheels that spin. That's not what I should be doing. And the darkest here. Am I done? And there's a bit here I don't know what to do with. Let's just make it like a dark color. Well, now comes the depressing part. The soundtrack. of the story, basically. What is it? Hmm. Not sure what happened here, but that shouldn't be too complicated to fix it. There's this I want to change. Yeah, it's crazy. All the fun moments and the sad moments. This game has it all. A lot of stories too. Can go bigger. Did you miss my explanation? Because I was talking about just the folds and creases in the pants. So I'm not sure if the way you're saying that is if you want to talk about it, or if you were just trying to say, yeah, don't worry about it, it was just something I did. That's the day after town music. We're talking about this. I don't know, it like I don't want to draw loads and loads of little things, little folds. Oh, that, okay, yeah, I guess the tip is a little bit weird. Oh, I forgot to make it brown, make his boots brown. Don't worry. Oh, actually, I don't need to. Don't need to worry about it. They're not connected. All right. Only thing I want to change is this. I guess I can make it a little bigger. Don't really feel like too much. Guess I could go for a gradient. Maybe I can try that. Like, Doesn't seem to change that much. Maybe if I do it like that. And that's Umaro. No, I want a straight line. Square? No, not square. Just linear. Go, go. I don't know if it can like, add anything else that's relevant. Like, I could make the metal a little shinier actually. Cause yeah, like with Giga, I thought it didn't really work. I think I'm gonna maybe eventually change her style a little bit to give her more of a ponytail. I don't know about this though. Like he walk in mud. But yeah, I don't feel like adding lots of colors and stuff, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm saving it as JPEG to share later. And now we can go with another one I wasn't too sure about. So we'll have to see. No, I won't draw this one now. So the thing with this character is that he has two the sprite has two different color palettes, and they're two different characters, so I was thinking of doing something like that. Maybe I'll change a few more details, but that'll be kind of funny. He doesn't really have that. I was trying to think of someone, maybe Ruby and Connor or something. Let me try and find actually they're two different characters, but it would be funny to use the same and maybe even call attention to it. Yeah, that one's really it's well. Anyway. We're approaching the end. Okay. So I'm not sure I want to draw him with a sword. He's more known to, I think in the game, actually he uses a staff. And he's, you know, a healer and stuff, so. Sort of curiosity, how long is left? There's still a half an hour left. I'm like, we're close to the end, but in terms of music, there's a lot left because of the last battle and the ending medley. So I don't know if I really want to give him like long hair, maybe slightly longer. Do I keep his suspenders? He will definitely have a longer beard than that. Let's start with the general shape. Yes, kind of a square jaw. Yes, shoulder pads. I'm just gonna give him generic pose, I guess. One thing I want to do for my comic is make some chibis based on the sprites, or when they're surprised, and maybe a couple other things. Trying to understand his clothes, but it's kind of hard to tell what's going on there. Actually, there's no need to fuss too much about the detail. I want him to be recognizable, so I think the hair will have to stay relatively the same. It's kind of hard to he has a big nose, so. But compared to other characters, because he's not the same kind of art style. Yes, those arm guards. Maybe this. Okay, so this definitely is lower. Yeah, the red is definitely not in the same place. It's gonna be weird seeing him each buff pop ultimate move. You don't really see much about his boots. I'm gonna improvise something that I think will be cool. Maybe like this instead. Okay, so first impression, gotta shrink that a bit. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Let's keep it simple. Yes, it does look like it could be something like that. No, not really. I'm gonna give up on this idea, but just the classic, you know, all the other characters have. Something like that. Now his arms feel a bit short, but I could like make them more like Balda's fist. I think I'll add more like this. Maybe not that. So this is more on the. I'm kind of lost. It's supposed to go there. like this. He looks like a superhero, and I'm okay with that. Okay. So like this, yeah, it's kind of. There's a bit of detailing there, but like. Just the outside. Um, Definitely has a color, so let's just make it a bit simple like that. Because this is kind of hard to interpret. What color would he have? Purple, I guess. As long as it looks different enough. Okay, so not much more I can do. Like I can make the hair a bit tidier. Make the beard just a bit longer. This one I really didn't bother checking the proportions and stuff. Definitely know what it's like to have a big gap like this around them. I mean, my I think I'll erase just a bit so that the nose goes over. That way it can be a bit closer. Add my own little touch there. It's a bit too close. Let's see what we do. Maybe. I think you can still kind of recognize him. Some of those exchanges are going to be pretty surreal. 6 more. Like this. This is just a trim, and this is the actual color. Is it follow? Not really so. I think this is fine as is. No, it's still like double. Or maybe I should just like. And now this is the family bit of the soundtrack, the medley. You have Realm, Shadow, and then Struggle. Not yet. Unless I'm mistaken. It's been a while. Well, not really, because I heard another one. Yeah. Something like this, and then maybe slightly thinner here. Make it a bit broader here. Okay. These definitely should be on up the arms like that. I think that works. Let's go that. Like this. Yeah, sure. They're gonna be like, wow, Drumsy's gotten buff. Last time I played that was with my dad, and we beat Kefka, and then something happened and we had to stop, so I just did a quick save, and the next time we just watched the ending cutscene. And since we had some time left, we played a bit of Chrono Trigger, I wanna say. No, it's more curved like that. Okay. This is a bit large. Like the top is fine, but things I have to do. I think I will make this a bit larger so we can see. It's just like that will work. Yeah, it's completely different actually, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, really went for that. Don't even bother here. It's a bit more complicated of a shape, but it's like that, but a bit more subtle. So. So this can move aside a little bit. I can just like picture the sky clearing in my mind when I hear that. Yay! I'm gonna draw any tasseling or whatever here. Actually, these should be closer together, so... And there's two different ways of drawing that, so... No. I was a bit too early. Let me just see... Let me take my break now. Now listen to something else after. Just in time? No. We still have nearly a minute left. Time to time I just push back my divider, my screen, to feel the fan. Okay, so I don't know, I think maybe dark brown. Maybe this. Okay, so let's just go back to my chill soundtrack, I guess. Alright. This I don't need to keep exactly as is. I can make it more shiny or something. This hair. And now let me just see what, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe not that round. Okay. Whatever. So, last time, I drew Snuffy as model. I got like 80 likes, since Wednesday night. And he tweeted that, but I kind of feel bad sometimes because I gave them such small characters like her, Mint, and Screw or L, and they got the most love. But that's, it's not based on the size of the character, but just how supportive the community is or something. Not sure how to. Maybe dedicated would be a better word. Trying to remember where it was. I think it was Nyanners that I heard more Legend of Dragoon music on one of her videos. Though I really don't know if that's, her choice or just the editor. Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I was watching a Buff Buff video and then I heard some Jersey Devil music and I got really excited. Turns out it was me. I looked at my music program and it wasn't playing and I was really confused. But no, it was just my my VOD. I'd grabbed my Twitch link to copy and like tweet it, I think, or something like that, share it. I forgot about it, started playing the other video, and I don't know. I was really wondering about the reach of that game. Don't know that it was really big. I haven't looked into it at all, but if Murph knew about it and he lives in the US, at least it wasn't just in Canada. I feel like I got it right, but okay. Maybe I'll just lighten it a bit. I'm already thinking of what text I could include in my tweet. Like, it's a lot stronger. But then again, he did train buff. Not the green one, but the blue one. So now I don't like using special tools. I want to keep it just brush. This will work. Concentrate. Not sure if I'm better clockwise or counterclockwise. Yes, this is good practice, you know. You gotta know how to draw your circles and stuff. Let's just go with that. I know that's not really how it works, but... Now with this, I want to put a little higher so he can have an actual forehead and not just directly go there. I think maybe my tablet compared to my position is a bit off. Let's go. Something like that. I like sometimes hiding a bit of asymmetry. So. When you can do it on purpose, you know. Should probably get this here. I need some cool air. Shoulder pan. Don't need to call that. Yeah, sure. I think tomorrow I'll load up the FF7 soundtrack. Probably gonna last a lot longer. Okay, this is a curve here. Yeah, I shouldn't make it so curvy. I don't know what happened while I was sketching it. Okay. Let's make it separate. What am I hearing? Might be my phone getting stuck. No, I don't think it is. think it was the neighbors. Like some weird pipe noises. Need to be super symmetrical. Now we're down a generation and into the Landstalker. I really liked that game growing up. Well, I was like 6, 7. But then I'm guessing it's the battery in the cartridge that got busted. Couldn't work anymore. Anyway, later I realized how much it was like trying to be Zelda. But it has its own thing going on. The isometric platforming. When I played Tunic, I was reminded of it a lot with the secret things hidden. Is there something to do? Guess I could like... But yeah, the Landstalker doesn't have like all the cool gadgets and stuff that Zelda games have, and the combat is really just jump around and slash. Maybe use some items to boost. Oh. Well, it's a pretty mixed sound. Well, pretty mixed playlist. This very track I used for one of the videos of a sunset on the beach kind of number painting. I think that was my first number painting video. I used to just do the painting and then show my friends, but then I decided, hey, what if I take a picture of the progress every day? And I did that, and for that one I didn't add people's comments, but the other ones I did. There's one that I tried reading out the comments, and I didn't particularly care for the result. It really drew it out, and you know, that's a lot of work. What to do about those hands, and I think I'll just keep it unmodified. Yeah, it works. I'll try and still make it a little aligned, but I mean, stuff can happen. Now, this is the kind of music where I'm like, is it Kingdom Hearts or is it like Radiant Historia or Legend of Mana? It's very Yoko Shimomura. Because just before was Destiny Island, I know, I'm sure it's also Kingdom Hearts 2. It's kind of funny though. I think I would have still guessed Kingdom Hearts, but who knows? It's Kingdom Hearts 1. Maybe it's mixed too. I don't know. You know, there's part of me that thinks, do I wanna try and do it in fewer strokes, or when I'm up close like that I can sometimes like barely ideally connect the segments. So. It was pretty insane that they were able to like not only get the same actress, but that she was still all those decades later able to do a very similar voice than she did as she did when she was a kid for Alice. You know, that's, she clearly didn't abuse smoking. Anything else I can do? Trying to get the fan in there, in here with me. Okay. Those knee pads really had me thinking of Grimace. Huh? From Jersey Devil. Didn't realize how few tracks per game there were in some parts. Yep. I don't feel as bad for not following the line now that You can see how curved it is here. Okay, almost done with the line work. Okay. Not quite, not quite. Alright. So, is that it now? Nope, forgot the eyes. Sure, there's some bits in the track that I don't remember, and I think they might have cut them from the loop in the final game. I'm not sure. It's from Suikoden, possibly the second one. As well, add a little detail, nothing crazy. Oh, some of these. It would be a bit too messy if I added some on the front. So let's go with that. It's a bit slow, but I really feel like adding different colors though. This is definitely a lot darker. Maybe I just want. I didn't want it to be pure black again. So I have not opened my curtains or my windows today. I did leave the door open for a few minutes because I was cooking and didn't want the smell to come in. Completely missed that. It's not too bad that this is a little thick. I'll keep it as is because it'll make things a bit easier. Let's go with the proper tool. I'm not sure about everything I'm doing now. Let's more brown. Yeah, sure. The middle cake can be yellow. Kneecaps can be yellow too. The belt is yellow. I guess I could have like some kind of white. It's confusing. Some black. It's probably like pure blacks. Let's change it a bit. Could add a little line here. I might do that. More red here. Here. Not sure about this part, but I think I'll have to make it green and add a little something here. I'll try. Not sure if that's gonna work. I'll try with the same brown as his hair. And there's some green too. Okay, now I remember what I forgot. Black. Green here. I'll probably just I don't know, let's go with the brown. And hope that it works. I don't even remember this track. Okay, it's also 5. It worked. Convert, so I can touch up a few things. I think the dark brown is fine. So just add a little something. Actually, prefer it like that. let's go with something that's... No, they're more like one. I really don't think I need to add detail. So let's just go with and change the color. So the red will become this light blue, I guess. And the green will become the dark blue. Yellow becomes brown, so that I'm not sure what to do with that. It is beige. Well, I say beige is what? Tan. Let's say as I think it works. Maybe it'll even change those colors. I don't know if I want to give him the frosted tips. I think that'll be it. Let me just check that I did that correctly. Okay, my Bannon is still intact. Yep. Okay. So now we have not do only one, so I'll go with her. So that's like Yuzu's or Celeste's adopted Sid. And which one? My hands are hurting a bit. I should have kept taking my ibuprofen. Can't even get the whole sprite though. Gonna be based more on that. Yeah, I like the Chasm. mechanical parts. I don't know. Anyway, the screws and all might work well with the technician, scientist, engineer, I don't know. Just taking some air. Okay. I'm not gonna keep the arms like that. Why just have such stubby legs? The cap is gonna stay though. It's iconic. It looks so weird. I'm not sure what's happening with this. Is this a symbol? I'm gonna assume that it's kind of logo and not some hair. Let's just go, with it in general. Maybe I give her a pink nose, I'm not sure. Maybe this here can be it. Just have a vague idea. Ah, wait a minute. Don't worry, I'll get to it. Carrying something, I don't know what, but it's hard to tell. It's just like a bundle. Because I don't think that's the arm. I think she's carrying something. I think I'll just again leave her with a very neutral pose. Check on my music. Okay, I'm good. We're getting to blah blah blah. Final Fantasy again. So I do need to keep this true to her. So maybe touch there or something. Look at the shoulders. It really looks like a clown with that shoes. I'm gonna, like I said, keep the legs so short. I think this works. And then we can have like stripy pants. This side is gonna be polka dots and stars. This is really just the first sketch. At least the shoes both look the same. Maybe just simple something like that. Okay. Her eyes are fairly simple to draw. It's just a bunch of concentric circles. Yeah, I don't want to make her look like a clown, so... I mean, it's a bit late for that, but... I think this can work. Purple. A bit lighter. Oops. It's really more like that. And there's a small screw here. And a long screw here. Don't really feel like adding the detail that much. Okay, let's actually get her face in here for some reference. Why is it so quiet? Maybe I'll raise it a bit. Just needs to be a bit more curved here. Just keep it like that for now. This eye is too wide, and I think I want this to be closer. She does have this. I'm not sure she does have it normally. I don't think she does. That's it for the most part of stuff. And this class will look like this. A bit more rough. I think her body should be a bit slimmer. Just to add a little bit. Actually, we could kind of think I'll do it like that. I think that works. Yeah, something like that. Maybe lowered angles. So the arms can be a bit closer. The logo, I'm not sure why. Here, let's just give her a trim on the sleeve, and that's gonna be it. So, yeah, sure. Bit of wind. And it doesn't really work. Anyway, I live. I was afraid it was wouldn't say malfunction. Where do I go to that? Just... Okay. I'm really not gonna refine the shoes much. Especially for such a small part, small character. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So this, I will make them a little bigger, more spaced out. Yeah, will do. Again, there's like, although, yeah, there is. Thin compared to the other one. Trying to understand. This one goes more towards the outside. Just shade a little bit off. Yes. Let's just go stars like this. Suggest that there's another one there. Maybe like this. Is that it for the second layer? I guess this here isn't actually the way it's strong. So it's gonna be that. Couldn't couldn't think of a pose. Maybe you could add it. Just to show that. Okay. I know she does have other things like a dragon wings or something. I skipped those for quite a few characters. There are some that I want to add, like Realm. I think I'll add her cattail. This is just the first try. It's hard to make it symmetrical. I think this will do. Maybe I don't need to be that zoomed in for everything. Okay. I have thoughts, but they are not coherent. So it's gonna be just like this. And this one's gonna be. I know it's not the same, but we'll have to do. Now her. circles, am I right? Might add like the trim around the hood's face. I guess I could just add a little, just a little line. Might as well just whatever it is. That works. So mostly like I might as well keep it that color. It's weird hearing it, this track so late, or no, it's. I think I've added them like organically. I'm not sure how to say it, but I didn't add them in order that they are on the soundtrack, I think. I'm sure, let's leave it like that. Trying to make it. Oh, don't curve back. Okay. Let's just keep it simple and make it a red trim here too. I kind of forgotten about this bit of the track. It's been a while. Trying to remember when I last played it. Must have been like 8 years ago or something, maybe a bit less. It's not like I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot. Let's just start with that. Try to keep it curved. Some things aren't the same. Whatever. Don't waste. Zoomed in. Let's make it a little closer here. Maybe a little bit just. Yeah, I'm not gonna draw another one after that. Maybe. I think I do want to keep it like this. Try just keep it to it. Oh. This one doesn't need to be straight. Everything supposed to be the same size. You almost want to draw it into. Okay. Shoes. That's the works. Okay. I think it should just be more to the right. Let's not bother too much with perfection. Whatever. Okay. Let's go with parents. Where am I? Is it the heat? Maybe my space divider. I mean, I think I'll have to add more shading. Let's go with that. Oh, no. I will. Yeah, sure. Into that. So this is all white. Let's make this one white. Honestly, let's just keep this white as well. Right here, and I'm the trims of everything. Thought about adding a trim here. I'll do later, I think. Let's just go with that. Okay. We'll color later. Yeah, the black stuff, not really. make it all the same color and we'll add detail as we need. And yes. And for some reason gray here. I guess I can go with the same gray. I don't think I missed anything. Looks good so far. Just go a layer here. Us will be fine. So these will be essentially that's how it is. Like maybe this adds to it. But maybe she is that pale, except for the blushing. I think the music is gotta be a lot quieter. Don't really feel like adjusting the music every time. The soundtrack is a lot quieter. If there's a bit more, it's not that big. Um, it's just. Yeah, I really feel like this leg is thicker. Hmm. Whatever. Yeah, I think it should be a brighter jacket now. Just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. I've had my fill. Let's try and look for something like just a bit. It's not clothing. Alright. So this is it for today. I got a few things lined up, so tomorrow I'll have to decide which ones I actually pick. Oh, so thank you for coming by and take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.